Pastorale by Amy Beach. And to say that we had to look to find music by women composers is to say that our search actually began many years ago because we've always been, Quintessence has always been made up of 5 women playing woodwinds. So we actually, many years ago, found Pastorale in special collections at the UNH library. So yes, she's recognized as the first significant female composer in America. And yes, Pastorale is actually part of our regular repertoire, but we had to go looking for it when we first found it. Amy Beach was born in Henniker, New Hampshire, so she's a local, sort of. In 1867, she was a child prodigy. I'm used to saying in Western Civ lectures, they're a child prodigy, meaning they started doing something at 10. But she apparently could sing 40 songs by the age of 1 and harmonize with her mother, composing on the piano by the age of 4. Her only formal training in composition was her study at Wellesley in counterpoint and harmony. She performed widely in Boston. Her concert debut was in 1885 with the Boston Symphony Orchestra, after which she was called, quote, one of the boys. But her family had been limiting her public performances. When she married at the age of 18, her husband persuaded her to restrict her playing in public to 1 annual recital. So he encouraged her instead to compose, and that's what she did for the next 25 years. She composed her major pieces for orchestra include the Mass in E-flat major, Symphony in E minor, the Gallic Symphony, and the Piano Concerto Opus 45. When her husband and mother died in 1910 and 1911, she resumed her concert career, going to Europe and back to Boston as the First World War broke out. She also worked vigorously to help young musicians and led the Society of American Women Composers. In 2000, the Boston Pops added her name to the granite wall of the Hatch Shell, joining 86 other composers, but she is the only woman. Pastorale was written in the summer of 1921 when she was in residence at MacDowell Colony. It's a more conservative version of works that she published for strings, especially the cello. If you listen to it, well, I guess you'll have to listen to it. You'll hear the contrapuntal texture that comes from motives derived from the theme, and it gradually expands, as you'll hear, the dynamic range, and then it returns to the original pianissimo of the beginning for the closing. It's supposed to, and this is perfect for today, evoke the peace of a summer afternoon. So think of that, help us warm up the room, and thank you, Rika, for turning the heat up. We're welcome. We're all, and we'll hopefully warm everyone up as well as you listen to the interweaving lines and the changing textures of the 5 woodwinds. Thank you very much for coming.